Oh, hello. Sorry. Just never mind that. And welcome to the long overdue of my university blogs. Now, apologies that I haven't done any prior to today. Loads of reasons why. I'm not going to delve into them too much. But anyway, yeah. Welcome. If you've seen him before, hello again. It's been a long time. If you're all just tuning in for the very first time, where the bloody hell have you been? Anyway, as I was saying, new uni blog. So technically, I've got to run through trimester 1 and bring you up to date. I'll skip all fine details and just get straight to the point. First year, what did we look at? Well, first semester of second year, I should say. What did we look at? We looked at Flash, looked at a bit of Maya, taught Symbol how to add new scenes to Flash file, and to be honest, I could get this up for you now, but it'll be too technical. Besides, you guys have already done this anyway, so I don't know even why I'm going over it. But it's just for the people out there who haven't seen them. Yeah, I used Flash for, well, really both of my assignments, to be honest, which was quite fun. Got into a bit of Maya, just a teeny bit, which wasn't really helpful because the monitor, the projection monitor that we would have been using wasn't fixed, so we couldn't really do a lot of Maya tutorials, which kind of pissed me off because it's what I wanted to get into. Absolutely took the piss. Apart from that, really, nothing else went on much because we only had 2 assignments. No, sorry, we had 3. The third one, we had to do a blog. I had to write down blogs about the lessons, how we thought they were going. And we also had to pick something in relation to our career, our topic, and blog about that, basically. And I went with, as some of you will have probably seen if you haven't seen it already, the difference between 2D and Disney 2D animation and Pixar 3D animation, talking about the different, not only at the beginning talking about the different types of animation, but also the difference between Disney's 2D animation and Pixar's 3D animation. Now, I had to delve a lot, I had to read a lot of articles about this, and believe me, it nearly knocked me out. The second part of the blog, which was the merging of Disney and Pixar, which took place in the early 2000s. Nitty-gritty details aren't really important, but the main question I was asking for that blog was, has it been a success? And overall, I'd say yes, it has. It has been a success. It is on my blog account. I'll be putting that in the description bar below, so you can catch that up, and also you can see what I've been doing lately and what I have been doing. I don't quite know what that's. I don't quite know what I was doing now. I don't know. And what I've been doing lately is the brand new creative media directions assignment. Now there are 2 of them. We could easily have gone with the animation one, which is about relationships and life drawing, and then there's the other one, which is where you can do, you sort of more or less create your own game, your own characters, your own environment, weapons, etc., or your very own backstory for characters. And you know what? I had a blast doing this. I'm having a blast doing it, to be honest. You know, your concept art. So you really go through the mill here. You come up with a theme. You then come up with the main character. and you come up with all family reasons and where this guy lives. All those blogs regarding the game on assignment, which I chose in the end because it was all 2D, 3D environment modelling. It's something I want to get into. I've got a year's experience in Maya, so it was really what I wanted to do. I wasn't really going to consider the animation one, so I went with that. I'm having a ball of it, you know, coming up with all the concept art. I've just finished coming up with the concept art for Peter, because there is a lot of concept art to go through for him. I mean, not just the home itself, but I had to envisage, whatever the word is, I had to come up with in my mind what the home would look like from the outside, what the entrance would look like. Obviously, if you've read any of the blogs, you will have seen the backstory, not just of the character, but also the care home that he lives, his whole family history. All of that is on the character analysis version 2 blog. I'll put a link for that particular blog in the box below, so if you want to fully understand the whole history of him, his family, why he is like he is, the Kilonks and the Dark Masters, or as I like to call Ilnakia, they are all in the blog, and it fully explains everything. So just finished some concept art. Now that's a blog that's on there as well, so you can look at that. Or do you know what? I've just finished doing the weapons. Now the weapons, I had a ball doing these. I chose, now I was researching guns, and it turns out that from 14 to 17 year olds you can have air guns. So I've gone with an air gun, in particular one. You see that? Quosum SA6. Asking me, what's the SA6? I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue what the SA6 stands for. And the second one, which was quite fun, is, now in one of the blogs I talk about how he had a hobby. He played baseball for the Westville Care Home baseball team, and obviously when he finished there, they actually retired his bat, retired his jersey, really. So, and this is the full bat in full. So the handle here, you're wondering why there's a little side thing going on now. I thought it'd be cool to add some sort of ninja type thing to the bat. It was kind of spontaneous off the top of my head. And then you've got this, which is the top of the bat, and then you've got the spikes on the side. I got some ideas from Google Images, because I wanted to know what do spiked baseball bats look like. And then you've got the full version here. You can see, you can either hold it there, or the character could hold it there and be swinging it about, hitting people, killing them and giving them really deep marks in the process. Nasty. And finally, this, which is his sword. His sword, which is left on the day he moves into the home. Obviously, because of the memory wipe he has put on him, he has no idea of what the writing means. Now, obviously you can't see because of the light, but if you look in there, you can see the handles, the different symbols, and the symboling on the blade. I sort of got some inspiration for that from The Return of the King, because there's engraving on the actual blade, and there's engraving on like the handle bit, as you just saw. So I went with that. That's for sort of giving me reference, giving me ideas, and that's where I am with that. And the next thing I've got to do really is work out what this character's room's going to look like. Now I've stated what's in there, I've just got to put it down on paper. So that is the conclusion of the first blog, which is a Trimester 1 and Trimester 2 update. That's where I am in a minute, and you can quite clearly see, if you can't already, this is sort of where I'm living. Yep, and around there, if you can see that, I'll just get out of the way. Shot. There we are. That's also where I'm living. Well, same room, but it's the room I've just showed you. yeah, so that's basically it. The blog's going to go, the blogger account's going to go into the page below. As I've said, some blogs from the blog account will be in the box below, so you can just click on them and read them. The character analysis and the concept art one, I'll put those in below so you can see those. And thanks for tuning in. Apologies, it's been a long delay, but it'll be worth it. And I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.